Hello everyone. This video I am going to talk about multilingual and linguistic diversity in education. So Dudder has wrote a comment about the language policy that is the politics of language signals a formidable struggle around the world, where the inextricable relationship of language, ideology, and power is clearly unmistakable. So I wanted to say that I do agree with his point. So because I believe that language and politics are tied to each other. For example, if there are two decision makers in one school, and if there is no difference in their decision making, the school will develop more smoothly. But once the two of them have difference in decision making, they will they will then there will then be support for the need to conquer other teachers with language, and this is the same in the country. Uh, Next topic is language and ideology. So, certain part of the society may already be associated with the certain ways of speaking. Linguistic ideology theory states that when any member of the class speak in this way, all assumptions and prejudice held against the group as a whole are automatically transferred to that individual. For example, although everyone in China speaks Mandarin, different regions still have their own unique accent, and people often distinguish different people based on their accents. If your Mandarin has a Northern accent, people will think you are outgoing and like to drink. If your Mandarin has Shanghai accent, people will think you must be rich, and so on. And about the power dynamic of language, I think language has power, and we use it in our daily lives to help achieve our goals. What a person says and the way he speaks impresses the listener. Language affects how people feel about things and how they behave. In order to influence others, language is used to persuade, issue orders, threaten or promise, make demands or requests, and so on. And as teachers, the language we use in teaching also has a similar effect. So the careful use of teaching language is a compulsory course for teachers. Next is about the policy of language in China. As you can see from this slide, I have gave 2 points about the policy. So, as one of the working language of the United Nations, Mandarin has become an important bridge for culture exchange between China and foreign countries, and the language of choice for foreigners to learn Chinese. Mandarin is, sorry, 普通话 is another name for Mandarin. Every country has its common language, or you can call it as official language or capital language, regardless of the United States, Russia, India, and other countries. There are many language dialects, and the standard language of each country is implemented to facilitate people to communicate with. The nation language of China is Mandarin, that is, Mandarin Chinese, which is official language of China in the past dynasties. So about how China support for language diversity. Uh, Language is a carrier of culture, and the diversity of language ensure the diversity of cultures. respect to the diversity of world civilization and transcend the barriers between civilization through exchange between civilizations. This picture that you can see from this slide is the World Language Resources Protection Conference held in China in 2018. At this conference, the Chinese government has carried out the protection of language resources at the national level. From 2015 to 2019, the project plans to conduct on the spot investigation and preservation of Chinese dialects and minority language in 1,500 locations across the country according to unfiled norms and standards. And the and the served data will be aggregated into Chinese language resource debates. Sorry, database. One of the landmark achievements of the project, Chinese language and culture coalition. That is the name of the things. So has been published, and that's all I want to talk uh, about the language diversity. Also, thank you for watching.